Shalom. I want to start off by giving all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakrakadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles for teaching us the truth of this Bible. Shalom to Akim, pushing this truth with the hopes of being saved from the coming destruction. So note the Spirit just wanted to go in, on basically, separating yourself from this world, these people in this world, man, because you have when you come into this thing, you might know some people, you might think, oh, they're cool, they don't commit adultery or stuff like that, but ultimately Satan is on these people, man. I do a testimony, I remember a person, the world that I thought he was cool, and I told him about the truth, I was telling him I was trying to get right, I literally seen like this dude just changed up within a snap of a second, he said, oh, you're not going to heaven, I couldn't understand at the time, but now I look back, I'm like, that was Satan, so ultimately, let's get into it. This is Sirach 13 and 15. Every beast loveth his like, and every man loveth his neighbor. All flesh consorteth according to kind, and a man will cleave to his like. What fellowship had the wolf with the lamb? So the sinner with the godly. So what fellowship do the wolf will have with the lamb? Wolves gonna hang out with wolves, and wolves are gonna try to, hanging together. They're gonna try to devour the lamb. What lambs are gonna hang out with wolves? Lambs gonna hang with lambs, and try to stay away from the wolves. Now that's pretty much what the scripture is saying. So the sinner with the godly. What us as lambs, as Yahushai was when he came 2,000 years ago. We're as lambs. This world, there is wolves. These one of these damn clowns that in the world, man. They're just they got Satan on them, man. They're trying to take you out of this. They're trying to keep you in the carnal mind state. They don't want to see you. Those demons on them don't want to see you. Progress in this truth. They don't want to see you gain salvation. These demons want to pull you back into it. Them demons that's on them want to hop on you, and pull you back into the world. So it says, what agreement is there between a hyena and a dog? And what peace between the rich and the poor? You don't see hyenas and dogs hanging together. You can go on YouTube right now and type in hyena and dog, and you're not gonna see them together. What peace the rich and the poor. You don't see the you don't see the rich and the poor hanging out. The rich, they're on their hey, the rich is talking crap about the poor. Even with the Edomites, the rich Edomites are talking down on the poor Edomites. You have poor Edomites living in parking lots and parking their RVs on the streets of rich Edomites. Even the Edomites are talking down. There's complete division. The rich Edomites, are like, hey, we want them out of here. We don't give a damn what happens to them. So you don't see the rich and the poor hanging together. Like scripture say, how can Satan, if the Satan be divided, how can his house stand? And that's another reason why Esau's kingdom is falling, man. It says, as the wild ass is the lion's prey in the wilderness, so the rich eat up the poor. Come. Just getting into this, through spirit. Just meditating. What fellowship do we have with these people, man? You may deal with these people at work, You know, hey, scriptures say to be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. Of course, you know, you don't just cuss out people at work. You know, yeah, you got to talk to people. You know, you just being wise as a serpent. You know, pray Yahweh Shemel Shai get you to be able to deal with these people. You know, cause it's really not certain brothers. That's not the easiest thing. You know, just pray Yahweh Shemel Shai that he has you you know, talk to these people accordingly to how you got to, you know. This is Amos 3:3. Can two walk together except they be agreed, you know? No. You know? You you have a like say, man, you have a person that you know in the world, you know, say you try to tell them about the truth, you know, and they got the angels blocking them, you know, they're blinded to this is even the truth, you know. They're you're not in agreement, you know, because you trying to quit eating, say you want to quit eating certain things, you know, quit eating meat. No, that person, them demons that's on that person, man, it's like, nah, you know, I'm gonna continue eating my meat, you know. It's gonna try to keep you in the eating meat, you know. So let's see, can two walk together except they be agreed, you know? So what how can you really pair yourself with these 2/3, man? You know? So let's see, yo, cause 2/3, you know, they agree with each other on wickedness, man. You know? So see, this Proverbs 13:20, he that walketh with wise men shall be wise, you know? Just like the scripture, you know, gonna bring out Lord willing in a few, you know, iron sharpeneth iron. You know, so he that walketh with wise men shall be wise. So you fellowshipping with brothers, you know, you being around brothers, you know, that's gonna have you be more wise, you know, because you're not talking about you as brothers not talking about the same stuff 2/3 are talking about. You know, 2/3 are talking about committing adultery. You know, they're planning on robbing another nigga's house. You know, hey, it's still 2019. They talking about getting money. You know, trying to touch a million. Hey, these niggas are losers, man. You know, you want to be around wise men that have this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You know, and that also, you know, that fellowshipping with brothers will have it to where you know, you talking about a spiritual idea, you know, a precept or two might pop up, you know. You may have watched a similar video earlier and want to do something on it, you know. Spirit's like, hey, you know, hey, here's a precept, here's two precepts, you know. You get a spirit hop on you, okay, that's a video right there, you know. But you you hanging out with these damn 2/3, what is it going, what your oh, it's Slakia. It says Proverbs 13:20, he that walketh with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed. You know, you hanging out with these 2/3, these fools that despise wisdom and knowledge and understanding, you're gonna be destroyed right along with them. You know, hey, and you know, when you it's like I was gonna say earlier, you know, you hanging out with these 2/3, you know, what are they talking about? You know, they're talking about all manners of wickedness. As scriptures say, is basically a sport to a fool to do wickedness. You know, wickedness is a sport to a fool. You know, let's grab that. The spirit sport. Wickedness. So this Proverbs 10:23. It is a sport to a fool to do mischief, but a man of understanding hath wisdom. You know, and that links with the scripture that says, basically, I'm gonna try to grab that one. Let me see. He who look for mischief. KJV. Let me see, Slack. Okay, this is Proverbs 11:27. He that diligently seeketh good procureth favor. You around 2/3, you ain't gonna be you're not gonna be in the wise mind. It's just all type of demons on these clowns, man. And you may be catching some hell or something. 2/3 don't deal with the hell how we do it. But they don't have that stability. These scriptures, the wisdom, knowledge. They handle hell. They complain like females, like women. That you around wise men, then that brother can help you out, man. Pull out scriptures, keep you comforted. So it's he that diligently seeking good procure favor, but he that seeketh mischief, it shall come unto him. And that's why you got these niggas out here who they'll do evil. They'll sleep with another dude's female, then they'll be like, somebody they'll find out somebody slept with their female. They'll say, oh, why did that? Why is somebody sleeping with my female? Why am I female sleeping with somebody? Jake is simple out here, man. But you out here with 2/3 seeking mischief. Seek mischief is going to find you. Let's see. Says let me see. So this is Philippians 2:2. Fulfill ye my joy, that ye be like-minded. So you look at the things 2/3 are into. We're nothing like-minded, man. 2/3 are looking at things down here. How they can better themselves and being financially stable. We're looking at this place going down. Brothers like-minded, looking for this place to go down. We're looking at this. Hey, we're watching Esau's world literally caving in on them right now. Esau's world is caving in on them. And we're watching this place fall down. Like-minded. We're looking for the kingdom, man. Like scriptures say. The things that are seen are temporal. That world that we see, these cars, these jobs. These wicked ass people. It's temporal, man. But the things that's not seen are eternal, And the kingdom, that's the kingdom, man. So it says, fulfill ye my joy, that ye be like-minded, having the same love, being of one accord, of one mind. So we 2/3, these clowns in the world, they have their mind is in a whole nother state. Our mind is just focused on getting up out of here. Their mind is they're planning on staying here. They're planning on other jobs of of being under Esau, you know. Let's see. I was gonna pull this one out earlier, but my point I want to make is Proverbs 27:17. Iron sharpeneth iron, so a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend. You know, so iron sharpeneth iron. You know, you around wise men, you know, fellowshipping with bros, and you know, you're gonna become wiser. You know, spirit had to where you may be going off on something, and spirit comes, the conversation turns into, you know, and it basically goes in on what you're going through. You know, you're like, oh damn, yeah, that's a spirit. You know, had you not be there, you couldn't to learn that lesson. You know, that spiritual lesson. You'd be out with a bunch of niggas. You know, just really you know, how's a nigga gonna sharpen you, you know, in wisdom? You know, how's a nigga gonna sharpen you in spirituality? A nigga can only sharpen you, you know, a fool can only sharpen you in more wickedness, man. Like scriptures say, the knowledge of wickedness is not knowledge. You know, that's not wisdom. You know? So separate from them clowns, man. You know, these fools, like scriptures say, these fools are gonna be destroyed soon, man. You know? And you being around them, it's gonna have you more you know, kind of probably having feelings for them and all that. You know, the more you separate from these clowns, man. You know, when you see judgment happen to them, you know, or they died, or whatever, you know, how you have an understanding, you know, wisdom. You understand they're in the spiritual world, man, and they're in their right mind, you know. And that's, hey, man, that's these 2/3 that die right now, man. They Most High have mercy on them, man. That's a mercy kill, man. You know, cause what's come to this place, man. Let's see. That's why scriptures speak on arising and departing out of this place, man. You know. Let's see. Probably finish it off with this. This is 2 Corinthians 6:14. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. You know. For what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness? You know. So how the hell you gonna be you know, equally yoked with one of these 2/3, man? You know. Like it says, for what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness? You know. So let's get this word. Fellowship. Spirit been going talking about fellowshipping, you know. So it says, for what fellowship have righteousness with unrighteousness, you know. And here's the definition of fellowship: friendly association, especially with people who share one's interests. You know. So what can two walk together except they be agreed? You know, if you share an interest with the same interest with these 2/3, you know, you gotta examine yourself and pray the Most High separate you from these clowns, man. You know. But I'm gonna read that again. It says friendly association, especially with with people who share one's interests. You know. So who shares your interests on seeing America destroyed? Who shares your interests on seeing Esau go down and be destroyed and you know, be a slave in the kingdom? You know, these niggas don't see that. If they could see it, they'd be like, nah, we don't want that. You know, because they're of their father the devil, man. They don't want to see that. You know, so I want to read this again. It says fellowship, friendly association, especially with people who share one's interests. You know. So who else has interests of the kingdom, you know, of new spiritual bodies? Who else has that interest? Who else has interest of trying to live right, trying to do the righteous works, trying to cut these fleshly demons out, battling demons. Who else has those interests, man? See what I'm saying? So let's see. Come. So it says, for what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness, and what communion had light with darkness? So that's pretty much the point, man. It's that's a simple question. It's a simple answer to it. There's no fellowship with righteousness. If you're on a righteous path, there's no fellowship with these unrighteous niggas, man. So just pray Yahweh Shemel Shai separate you from them. Pray you fellowship with bros more, and just keep your mind in the more spiritual state, man. The times we in now, man, this devil is going down. These curses are hitting him super hard. And Esau can't handle it. So hey, this is the end, man. This is the end of our captivity. It's our last captivity. And Lord willing, we be saved out of this coming destruction. Just want to say Tawadi Yahweh Shemel Shai for putting the Holy Spirit, Lord Kakarash, on me to do this lesson. Double honors for our elders and apostles for teaching us the truth of this Bible. Shalom to all you Akim pushing this truth. Shalom.